Why does suicide prevention continue to be such a high priority for the military?
To prevent the loss of any member of our force, joint force out there, or our civilians, because that's truly, one is one too many.
Leaders can do a better job in communicating the fact that there is no stigma, or there shouldn't be a stigma associated with seeking help. In fact, it's a sign of strength to seek help, because at the end of the day, everything that we do is not on an individual basis. It's all about the team concept. When one of us is hurting, all of us are hurting.
Team stands for, I was told a long time ago, together, what you just said, Chief, everyone achieves more. But you can't go at it alone because there's no I in team.
As an example, when I came back from Somalia back in 1994, I had to seek help. And obviously I'm here today as your commanding general, so don't hesitate to go out and seek help.
And not to mention, we have chaplains, we have mental health, behavioral health specialists that work here. We can get you the help if you desire the help. We just need to know you need help.
It's a triangle where you have squad leader or your supervisor, you've got family members, and then I think what's most important is you've got your battle buddy out there.
You gotta have somebody, because at the center of those triangles is a person.
But really, where the intimacy happens, where you would really know there's a problem, is in your unit. You'll know right away. If you know your people, you know something's not right with airman so-and-so or soldier such and such. You know something is not quite right. That's when you engage.
When you see your wingman or your battle in distress, you're able to ask those difficult questions. Are you okay? What are you going through? Is there anything that I can help you with?
Is it okay to ask someone if they're thinking about suicide?
It is absolutely okay to ask someone if they're thinking about suicide, and in fact, that's encouraged. You want to do that when you notice behavioral changes or changes in someone's mood or demeanor. It will not plant any ideas in their head that aren't already there to start with. Just asking can save lives. The risks of not getting treatment are infinitely higher than any risk of damage to your career by going to mental health.
I think it's okay. Help is not a bad word. We walk through this thing called life. You don't walk alone. You always walk with somebody.
Even I, as an individual, young officer, I was bulletproof, good to go, but you get to a point where you're like, nope, I need to now take a step because things are falling apart. But yeah, have the moral courage, and it's part of the Army values and personal courage, right?
I think the great stories are the folks that ask for help. Those are the great stories. You get 1,500 airmen and 1,600 soldiers and 8,500 people here at BAMC all trying to help and get that person back to work.
And we recently had an individual self-report and seeking some help, suicidal ideations. And to me, it was a great thing that this individual was able to have that courage, that perseverance to go and seek that help, to be able to identify that they couldn't deal with all the problems that they were facing. I thank that individual for giving us a chance to help out with what they were going through, because it's easier to deal with things when there's a group of us helping out versus dealing with things by ourselves.
What do you recommend to your troops for dealing with stress?
Everybody has to have a coping mechanism. If somebody tells you that they don't get stressed, they're probably lying to you. We all get stressed at some point.
The day-to-day, are you just coming to work and going home and going to sleep, and then coming to work and going home and going to sleep? You're doing something that's fulfilling your life other than just work or what you're doing at home.
So take care of yourselves as well, physically, mentally, and spiritually, and that's how you also can fend off thoughts of harming yourself or others.
However, many people don't like to work out, so you need to find out what makes you happy. What makes you happy, what gets you out of that zone and allows you to just go be you and be free. So whatever it is you do, do it, but do it with somebody that makes you happy.
If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, travel together. And together, we're going to be able to get through any trials and tribulations that may come up. My
personal thing is we need to communicate more, we need to be more involved. You never know what somebody's going to do. Suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem.
You know when that person's missing, and it affects the entire organization.
Get to the chaplain or get to the behavioral health team, and it's okay. Your career will continue to flourish, and you'll be stronger for it. Trust me, you grow from that, and you're even stronger as you move forward with your career and your life. And so I would encourage, if you need to take an operational pause, whatever time of day you determine that to be, take it and have this discussion with your team at the lowest of levels.
Do something that enhances your resiliency and that enhances your ability to get to know each other's baseline, so you can detect subtle differences over time.
Check your culture. Make sure you have a unit culture that is not only mission focused, but they realize that one person missing from that team affects the entire organization.
Take a time out from work as the mission allows. Go get some coffee, go out to lunch together, talk to each other and get to know each other on a more personal level.
Again, our number one priority is our people. Our number one strength is our people. And so we want to invest in you and ensure that you're successful not only here on the mission, but in life itself. So thanks for what you do each and every day out there, and look forward to talking to you in the halls.